Hi guys, Baz from Hognose UK here. This is my very last clutch as a result of the 2021 breedings, laid just after Christmas obviously. This is a Blackhead Lesser, which I got off of Matt Horton a few years ago, and just a Blackhead, which is one that I bred. It was a Blackhead Mojave to a Gargoyle, and this is one of the babies. The male is one of the babies. I'm not really sure what all the genes are in him, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll be able to work it out. So without further ado, and once again I'm going to have Mills commentating on what's going on, see if this works, if it just to make a bit more of a different format, and get some input from him. Okay, so I'm here to cut this clutch of eggs, which is a Blackhead Lesser that I've had for a few years, to a Blackhead Query. It was a snake I bred and we're not absolutely sure what's in it. These eggs were due on the 6th of March and it's actually now the 8th. And I've got with me my mate Mills Fakar, who's up there on the camera somewhere. Say hello, Mills. Say it again, I talked over you, sorry.
How you doing, guys? Hope you're all well. Hope you're having a good day.
Cool. Right. Now, the first egg, let's have a look. What I was hoping for with this was to make... this one's kicking back at the scissors. I was hoping to make some supers. That was the main aim of this, some super blackheads. And there, straight away, is a Blackhead Lesser. Would you agree with that, Mills?
I would say that's Blackhead Lesser for sure, at least, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely a Blackhead Lesser red ringer.
Yeah, it's quite an unusual colour as well. See, there's going to be unknown entities in these because of the... I'm not 100% sure what the dad is. He's a Blackhead, probably Mojave, but I'm not really 100% certain. Because it was the Blackhead that I originally got from you, which was a Blackhead Mojave, bred to an Onyx. And it made a really black animal. And that looks like that looks like a normal. How dare it?
That might be the mystery gene, the extra thing that we can't figure out.
Yeah, it could well be. So that'll be easier to work.
That's not a normal. Look at the pattern.
Nah, it's too dark, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. Let's have a look at this one. Tomorrow we've got another clutch to cut, which is the Blackhead Purple Passion Ghost to the Poltergeist. So that one I'm really looking forward to. So that is a Blackhead without any lesser in it. So that's just a straight Blackhead.
That should be really interesting as well.
Yeah, tomorrow's clutch, yeah, definitely. Do you agree?
Interesting as well.
Do you agree with that one? Just a straight Blackhead, that one?
Can you bring it straight a bit more to the camera?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't agree with that. I think that is also the Blackhead with that. If you look at the pattern on that one and the one you cut before, the pattern's very similar. That's not a normal Blackhead pattern.
Okay, so you think it's whatever the other gene could be in it. So it can only really be Blackhead or het red xanthic, technically, can't it? It's got to be one or the other. He says.
No, well, from the Onyx.
Yeah.
Well, it could be Blackhead, het red xanthic.
Oh.
That was definitely the other one. That's definitely a Blackhead. That looks like it's a Blackhead, het red xanthic. Lesser,
yeah. Yeah, so maybe it is het red xanthic. Yeah, that's a nice looking animal. It's quite light as well, isn't it? See what it's done to the alien heads. That I'm agreeing with you on that. I think the het red xanthic does a lot of that.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah.
It's just interesting to see how the other gene that we haven't been able to figure out for all these years is going to actually play on these combos.
Yeah.
It's going to have a good effect.
Well, I've got 2 more chances of getting my super Blackhead. Can't have enough.
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
You can never have enough super Blackheads, I think. That definitely isn't one. Although I don't know. Oh yeah, maybe it is.
Xanthic at first glimpse.
Yeah. Still a bit of yolk left in there, considering they're several days late.
And look at the pattern on that one in comparison to the one you cut two or three before. The one that I said the Blackhead looks really unusual pattern. That's got a typical Blackhead pattern, but it's very reduced actually.
Very big. It's got really big eyes as well. I think that is a super.
that might well be a super.
Cool. I think it is. I don't know if this film, I'm trying to show you and I'm not showing the cameras. So I'm not sure how good this video is going to be, but we'll soon find out. It's nice to have a bit of input when I'm cutting these, instead of trying to work it out all on my own all the time. I think
Never easy.
we should make this a regular feature.
Sometimes not even easy till they reach 300-400 grams.
Oh, there's another Blackhead lesser. Very light coloured. Maybe another Blackhead lesser het red. Look at that. Look at this.
I think het red exantic, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Blackhead.
Okay, so we know now. I don't have that boy anymore. That I sold him this season. So, but at least we know the person who's got it. I can tell him it's het red exanthic is the other gene in it.
Yeah.
There could well be another one in there loitering around. We don't know, do we?
That's a corker as well.
Yeah, so there's only one. I think that one there is probably. Yeah, I'm going to say that is a super. That one there.
It does look like it's super. The alien heads are.
Yeah.
Very different.
It's got weird eyes though. I'm hoping its eyes are going to be okay, but they're really big.
Hold on.
Look, you see the eyes?
It might not be a super. It's not got the missing nose stripe.
No. Well, I think if any of them are gonna be a super, it's gonna be this one. I think.
The one that was really interesting.
Yeah.
Was the one that he said was a normal.
This one.
On that is. Well, I mean, I'm not saying.
Yeah.
It's the prettiest, but it's the most unusual. That is so.
You know what that is? Duh. You know what that is, don't you? That's a het red exanthic.
Nah, that's not a HRA.
I reckon it is.
Nah, it's definitely not a het red.
Don't think so.
I reckon that's the isolated gene.
We'll see with this. It's got like a red tinge all over it anyway. We'll see.
But straight het reds will look different than that.
Yeah, but there's other genes at play that may be affecting it. But I think that's the only thing I could think of that would have that much influence on it, unless there is a completely mystery gene in there, as you were saying.
I think there is. If you look at that one and then the egg beneath it, the blackhead in the egg beneath it actually follows the same pattern as it, and it doesn't look like any normal blackhead that I've ever seen.
Actually,
blackhead hair, red exantic.
And that's very much like the other one that I think is a super. Look.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we'll see what these are like in 10 days' time when they've shed off. So here they are, all shed off. They're trying to eat me already. Go with the first one, and this is an odd looking animal. I can't make up my mind whether it's a really poor blackhead or a dark normal. It certainly doesn't look like a normal, but very blackhead. It's got the eye stripe and everything of a blackhead, but not really sure. It's not a. If it is a blackhead, it's not a particularly stunning example. And then the next one we've got is a stunning example. Let me show you these actually, and then show you them side by side. You'll see what I mean. Now these guys have got identical eye stripes and the highlighting around the eye stripes, but look at the difference in the colour. See, the black on this is much darker. The alien heads are more messed up. I'm going to go with this one is like a normal that's been influenced by the blackhead, like a co-dominant influence. And then this one is actually rather a nice blackhead, very dark. Beautiful markings up the sides, absolutely stunning. See what it does to the alien heads, floats them. So there's another gene floating about in the male that made these, so these may not be just standard blackheads, but it's a bit difficult to work it out. And that's a female. That's a really nice animal actually, I like that. And then we have this one, which is a blackhead lesser, a very nice blackhead lesser. It's messed up the alien heads completely. It's a really dark. Blackhead lessers don't tend to be particularly all that dark. This is a very dark looking animal, really nice, really impressive looking beast actually. So as blackhead lessers go, this is a really stunning example. And again, there may be other genes involved. And that's a little girl. And then this one here is a Blackhead lesser. This is what I'd expect a Blackhead lesser to look more like. It's quite dark, and you've got the mascara and the highlighting around the alien heads. You've got the eye stripe as well, and it has messed up the alien heads, but not as pronounced as that, and it's not as dark as that one. Actually, I was thinking one of these might be a super Blackhead lesser, and I'm wondering whether it is that one or not. I'll have a look at the two dark ones in a minute. So this is what I'd expect a Blackhead lesser to look more like, and this is a little boy. Ouch! Thank you very much. That's a little boy who didn't appreciate, sorry, banging the camera, didn't appreciate being popped. So let me look at these two now. Oh, that's itching already, little shit. These two are both really dark. I thought one of these might be a super Blackhead lesser. I've looked up super Blackhead lessers. Actually, I think these both could even be. They're both much darker than the other lesser. Oh, backing in. Vicious little buggers. Yeah, and this one's got very, very messed up alien heads. It's rather cool, this one. Look at that. This is a very dark Blackhead lesser. I'm going to have to grow these guys on and see how they develop. That's a girl as well. There's definitely something going on. There's 3 Blackhead lessers there, and they're all very different. That one, actually, that one is the darkest, but I'm not sure. I'm not selling them, so it doesn't really make any difference. I'll grow them on and have a think about what they are. So now this is the only one I'm 100% certain was a super. So this is a super Blackhead. Very nice, really, really dark, accentuated all around the alien heads. Really gorgeous looking animal. But this is the one that had, in the egg, you heard me mention that it had eye issues. If you look, I don't know if the camera will catch this, his eyes are actually clouded over like it's going to shed, both on one side, and that side's not so bad. When it came out of the egg, it had what I call bug eyes. It had pockets of water over the eyes, and so it looked like a frog. I think I took a photo of it. Didn't really expect a lot from it, but then over the next couple of days the water went down and it shed, and you can see it's perfectly good condition, except for the eyeballs are a little bit not quite right. That eye is a bit goldenly coloured, and that one almost looks like it's got an eye cap on it, but I'm pretty certain it's not an eye cap because it's shed in one piece. I checked the shed. So nice super Blackhead, but a few eyeball issues, and that's a male. I really wanted a female, but there we go. If he eats and thrives, then there's no reason why I can't grow him up. So there we go, super Blackhead with dodgy eyes. Okay, so there you are. I think I'm fairly confident that I've hit the 2 supers in that clutch. The one with the funny eyes, I think I think it'll be okay, and I think over the next couple of sheds the eyes will actually improve. I've seen these babies hatched with the big buggy eyes before, and usually they've done okay, so hopefully that one will. And you know, I'm fairly sure that one of those lessers is a super as well. Obviously the whole aim of that clutch was to make some supers, so they'll be staying put. But there's Blackhead lessers and a few other nice Blackhead bits and pieces there that I won't hold on to. So there it is. That's the end, officially the end of the 2021 season for me. It's been a phenomenal season, and there I go using that word again, but it has been. I've had the best season of my life. Can't call it any other way. It's been amazing. If the 2022 season is anything like it, I'll be a very happy man. But yeah, fantastic season. Still a few slugs, which was a sort of a knock-on effect from 2020. But you know, some amazing stuff. I've hit some amazing odds. I've had a few sad clutches. I've had a few shark mouths, and I've had one blind one, and I've had one with the bug eyes. I think that's going to be okay. I think it will be all right. when you're producing quite a lot of clutches, I think, you know, the more you produce, the more chances you've got of producing some with which are a little bit funky or a little bit damaged. So anyway, there we go. Look forward. I've just had my very first, this is middle of March, it's the March the no, it's the end of March, it's March the 25th today, and I just had my first official ovulation. I thought she'd ovulated a few weeks ago, but I checked on her last night and she is blown up like a balloon. So my first clutch on the ground will be from a pastel leopard het pied to a coral gold pastel pied query G-Nex. This male has made me some phenomenal, I'm saying it again, I've got to stop saying phenomenal, I'll start again. This male has made me some amazing babies over the last couple of years, most of which have been holdbacks. So I look forward to really seeing what's coming out, especially adding the leopard onto it and all that as well. So I think that's a really exciting. So there it is. That's the end of my 2021 season. Thank you for all those people that have subscribed and those people that have watched my videos. I've had some really great feedback, some really nice positive feedback about the videos. It's been fun to do. I will carry on throughout the 2022 season. It is quite helpful because quite often people say to me, oh, what clutch did that come out of, or what parents were they? And I think, oh, and I look back through my videos and there they are. So actually, apart from being like, you know, a little bit of light entertainment for people, they're actually quite useful and helpful for me as well. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it if you tick the like button and get out there and enjoy the sun while it lasts.